My name is Charlie McGrath. I'm the founder of WideAwakeNews.com and a host on the Rinse and Oracle Broadcasting Network. What I do several times a week when I come out here and give commentary videos, when I talk about, at least give you my perspective on events of the day, is I'm exercising my First Amendment right to free speech. I'm completely and totally safe in this right to come on here, say what I want to say, without the reprisal of government. Now, in a large part, that freedom was brought to me by the Second Amendment, the ability to defend myself and the ability of my fellow Americans to defend themselves against tyrannical government. This is the purpose of the Second Amendment. Forget about sporting clays, duck hunting, deer hunting, elk hunting. Forget that. That's not what it's for. It's so we can have the ability to be free men and free women in this country, have the ability to speak our mind, have the ability to ask government for redress of grievances. This is a fundamental importance to anybody listening to me right now, regardless if you like guns, regardless if you like semi-automatics, regardless if whatever your stance is on the gun control. Understand this. This nation was given to us at great cost of blood and treasure by our forefathers. We are doing a bang-up job of watching the current powers that be destroy what was once a great republic of free men and women. We are watching them destroy it, and we're applauding them in a lot of cases. Look at recent events. The Congresswoman Gifford event that happened that left her shot and other people dead, a heinous crime that occurred. Yet out of this, we didn't get a stronger implementation of in-force gun legislation as it is. We didn't get stronger notions of going after so-called health providers in prescribing psychotropic drugs. We got H.R. 347, the ability of the government to declare an area a non-free speech zone. If they deem it necessary and you are caught impeding the progress of government in any way, shape, or manner, you could be held, charged, and thrown into jail. Need proof of this? Today during the inauguration, if you wanted to protest this current administration, you had to go to Freedom Plaza, ironically enough, what a great name, to have a free speech zone. Anywhere else on the route, forget about it. You will be clubbed, tagged, and bagged if you dare to stand up against your government and voice your opinion. Gifford gives us H.R. 347. We have Aurora, and now we have Connecticut. What do we have? We have this beating of the drums of control, of the ability to defend oneself against tyrannical government. And unfortunately, far too many people are going to be lured in to this grand notion that because we say something is illegal, it will not happen. In fact, the opposite is true. Make something illegal, the mafia, organized crime, people that do not care about the law will be the ones who rule the day. That will give this current administration and government in general everything that they've ever wanted. People begging for them to rescue them and save them. We've already seen it on the financial sector. This is why over 50% of the nation receives some form of government assistance, either state or federal government. We already seen it with nearly 50 million people on food stamps. We've already seen it with millions of people on 2 years of unemployment benefits. The government is building itself a control net. They're building themselves an apparatus to contain the people. See, while government is running around talking about how we need to control gun violence in this country, you know, they don't. Something like heart disease is far more deadly. But when they want to talk about controlling guns in this country, in one hand, why don't we watch what the other hand's doing, which is buying millions, if not billions, of rounds of ammunition and expanding the police state to the point that 20,000+ drones could be flying around in our skies, watching everything that we do. Understand, this whole push for gun control, this whole push for a mass shootingless society is nothing more than an attempt to get you away from the ability to defend yourself from tyranny. And once you give up that ability to defend yourself from tyranny, you are nothing but cattle waiting to be slaughtered. This is the reality that our founding fathers knew. This is the reality that our founding fathers were willing to give up blood and treasure to hand down to us. Do not give up your Second Amendment rights. Stories are attached. That's all I got.